What's up, guys? This is my game review of the game Dark Souls. Please don't mind if this review is half-assed. I usually would start doing I'm starting to do my reviews with the green screen, with maybe game clips in the back room, and back of the in the back of on screen, and a picture of the cover of the game on whatever side. But I'm tired, and I know I'm not gonna ever beat this game unless I own it. I got it on Redbox, which is technically for the game is $2 a night to rent, and I just don't have the time to beat the game. I try and I try. I spent so many hours into the game. I cannot do it. At the level I am now, I can't even. The enemies still kill me so easily. I don't want to put too much more time. I'm still going to play it after this review. You'll still see fucking parts later of the game, because I'm still going to play it while I have it, but I'm not going to. I don't plan to have it much longer because there's other games I want to play. Alright, so I'm going to start with gameplay. It's your basic RPG, technically. Magic, weapons like swords, you have your bow, you have your crossbow, you have your fucking shield and armor, you have your customization, you have your enemies that whip your ass fucking hard as hell like you did something wrong and you're getting punished for it time and time again. This game is the most unforgiving, grueling, hardest piece of shit in a good way. I'm talking about, I'm saying hard as fuck. Hard as fuck, harder than your grandmother's tits. It's hard. That doesn't make it a bad game, though. It makes it a very time-consuming game. In the beginning, you have a very little piece of a tutorial on the controls. A very small tutorial on the controls. It doesn't teach you everything, though. It doesn't teach you how to use your magic, which you need to use a talisman in the left hand and have the talisman out to use your magic. It doesn't teach you very much. There's a very steep learning curve that you have to take the time to learn. And basically, if you don't learn the controls in an hour or so, you are going to get your ass handed to you time and time again. Now, I have the fan on, so forgive me. It's hot in here. So, now we're going to move on to the difficulty. Okay, we already established it's hard as fuck. The gameplay, it's open world. You can go anywhere. Okay? And that's one of the... I'm still going to be in actually gameplay. It's an open world. It doesn't tell you where you have to go at all. Basically, this is you. You're out there, boom. Go kill some shit. No, be careful though. Don't die. Go to the bonfire. You have to go to the bonfire or you're going to be fucked with a dildo. You have to do this and this and this. We're not going to tell you this is how you get this secret weapon. We're not going to tell you this is where you have to go. You went that way, hard enemies as fuck. That's your fault, buddy. You lost all those souls. You're screwed. Come back, come back. No. You're doing it again. You're going that way. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the fuck. Can I tell you? Well, yeah, I don't tell you. That's basically what it does. You go one way, not knowing what's there, and then you think, okay, I died one time, maybe I can try again, and then try again, and then realize later, like fucking 4 hours later, oh, I have to go this way, the enemies are easier. That's basically, that's basically what I went through. For not that very long. 4 hours was an exaggeration. Maybe for some people, that would be the case, but for me, it wasn't. But my point is, it doesn't tell you where you have to go. I went in the very beginning of the game where I finally made it to this fire shrine. I went to the wrong place. I tried like 3 times, failed, lost those souls I had gained, and went the other way. And then I progressed. It got easier, but I grind immensely. I think I'm using that word right? I grinded hella. There you go. To speak better, fucking English. And if you don't know what grinding means, then you obviously don't know what an RPG is. I'm just kidding. But I leveled up hella, okay? And still enemies would whip my ass like I was nothing. It was like, what the fuck? So I had to use exploits to win this game. That's basically what happened. So basically the gameplay, you're gonna fucking be frustrated, pissed off. Let's just say there was this boss that I saw walkthroughs on, that people beat his ass at level 10 in 2 fucking minutes, where it took me 3 hours at level 26. Actually, I beat him at 30. Yeah. Thanks for remembering, Delia. Yes, 30, level 30, I still couldn't beat his ass. And I didn't beat him the way they did. What I did was two-hand that fucking Drake sword and smash that fucking R2 button. Boom. And the fucking wave of power from that blade went to him and attacked him, and I had spammed the living shit out of it. And when they said my weapon was at risk, I went to that blacksmith and repaired that shit with 600 souls each time and mashed it until he was dead. I was fed up. 3 hours. You can watch my playthrough, Dark Souls gameplay, part 18. You'll see what I mean. You can see how I was like a madman. Madman. Anyway. Now enough about the gameplay. You know how the gameplay is. Now we're going to move on to the fucking story, if there really is one. Basically, these gods, I would like to say, I don't know what they are. Like a death and another guy that kind of looks like Zeus that spazzes out lightning bolts in the beginning intro and other things. Kill off these dragons. And basically, they just put you out there. They say you're a knight that died. And after the intro, you create your character, you choose your class. And apparently Thief is one of the best ones with the Master Key. Get that, go downstairs and get that Sword of Atora and Dragon's Crest Shield, because apparently those are some of the best weapons in the game, which I didn't know until a lot later. And I couldn't get it because I don't have the Master Key, I'm a knight. So, so, yeah, the story, basically they put you out there, you just go on this adventure. I don't know much about the story, so... And plus, I don't think there really is much to the story that I know of. That I know of. I don't know much about the game. So, let's move on. This game is about, people say you can beat it in 80 hours. But for those who actually want to complete this shit, it can take tons. Like on forums, I see people saying they spent literally over 200 hours. 200 hours into this game. And I'm like, I'm never gonna beat this shit. Just seeing that is so intimidating. It is. It just totally I'm fucking tongue-tied. Intimidating. So, what else? The graphics. This is run on the Havoc engine. And if I remember correctly, that's actually been around quite some bit. Quite a bit of time, actually. So it's not the most beautiful system. But they really polished the game. It really looks beautiful. It's not something to be like, oh my god about, but you can tell they put a lot of work into it and a lot of polish. The bosses. I'm not even talking about the enemies. The enemies, you know, there's a lot of them. They're cool. When you learn how to beat them, learn their patterns, they become pretty easy. You have to use a shield and your sword or axe or whatever weapon you have, and try to beat them in an easier way. You have to figure a plan, or you're gonna be mobbed on by a ton of enemies and you're gonna die, or, you know, because shit gets hard. Trust me, I've been saying that through the whole video. Tell me if you get the hint. I'm just kidding. But, okay. So, the bosses. From what I've seen in videos, from what I've seen that I've played, the bosses look awesome. They really do. I really love the detail and how unique each enemy is, each boss. The bosses are awesome. The dragons, there's so many unique dragons, actually, that I've seen so far. I know there's an undead one where the Atora sword and Dragon's Quest is. There's that red dragon that's on the bridge. I'm pretty sure there's another one. Anyway, no, I'm thinking about the gargoyle. There's these bell gargoyles, which are awesome, but for me they were pretty easy because I was level 57 when I killed them, so those were no problem. For others, maybe. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about, how much playtime I put into this game already. And so the bosses look awesome. The Titanite boss was, you know, he wasn't the best looking one, but he was still unique in some way. He was pretty neat. The Bell Gargoyles were awesome. There was the first one that you fight, which, you know, you're like, holy shit, look at his fat ass. And, you know, that was an awesome one. And, you know, basically the bosses just look sick. And from what I saw, there's this giant, epic, fucking dragon thing with a bunch of teeth. And I'm just like, you're this small. And the thing is the size of my room. What? You're just like, why? Why? They're really awesome. They look beautiful. Those are where you really see the graphics shine. How much detail is in the bosses. And they're really unique in attack also. A lot of them do different things from what I've seen. A lot of them kill you in different ways. There's different animations. And it's all awesome. It really is. And also the mini bosses too. You don't expect them in some places. And if you're going to get your ass handed to them if you're not high of enough level. And no matter what you do, try to run, it's going to go after you. It doesn't stop. It's going to go after you. And you are going to be fucked. But it's awesome. And another thing, I want to talk about the playtime that I put into this. I had this game. Technically today would be the third day. It's what, 12:43, but I technically had it for only 2 days and 2 nights. Today going to be the third day. I put over 20 hours into this game already, which is why you see me so tired. Because what I've been doing was searching stuff on walkthroughs. Can't find that fucking key to free that Knight Lozarak or whatever his fucking name is. And kill him. I want to know how, but I can't find the key. And grinding and grinding and grinding. And I use exploits. I found, not like exploits like, ooh, a glitch or something. No, well, technically, I guess, for one. But there's areas where you can farm easy XP. The dragon, you know, people should know that one. I have a video of it. You gain 300 every time. You go back to the bonfire, rinse and repeat. And then there's another one when you gain 20,000 souls, you go to the blacksmith and buy this Crest of Astorius. And then you open this door, you use the bonfire that's by that door by breaking down a wall and finding the bonfire, and you go rest there. And then you put on light armor so you run away as fast as you can. Track these warriors, these ghost guys that you cannot lock on, and this wizard and this other guy in the back with a shield. You run behind these stairs that you came off of earlier when you got past the door, and wait for everyone to fall off the cliff and die, and you go up to 9,000 experience. I did say 7k in the video until I found one more night. So, yeah, 9,000k in like 2 minutes. Easy exploit to raise your levels. I'm level 57, and this game is still grueling hard. And it's very intimidating because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This is probably going to be one of my longest reviews ever, because I'm really trying to get into the deep detail of this game. You're just, if you're a common gamer like me, I tried trying to do this. I leveled up until I thought maybe the level cap had to be like 99 to 100 like the normal RPG. No, people are saying, or guessing anyway, nothing's confirmed, that this game is between 200 and 250. It's like, it's no wonder the game's so fucking hard. The level is so skyrocketed. It's like so high. No one has gone to it yet. And so, even me being at level 50, actually, I wasn't 57, I was 58 right now. I remember I leveled up, actually. It's like, how much time do I have to put into this? 20 hours, and I'm not even past the fucking castle, really. I'm still in that dark forest in the very beginning. Right past the Titanite boss. So it's like, how much time must I put into this? I know I'm not going to beat it. These are just my, technically it's not a full review, because obviously I haven't beat it. So I'm not going to say this is how the game completely is. It's just my thoughts so far. As a common gamer like me, not hardcore, I've never played a game like this. I was not born in the, well, I was born in the 90s, obviously 1993, but I never had an SNES, so I never played the very hard games that first ever came out for that system. The very grueling hardcore games. I never grew up being a hardcore gamer. Always have been the common casual. For a common casual player like me, if you own the game and you actually expect yourself to go through this whole game, like I would if I bought it. I honestly would. I would take the time to get through this game, play it, record it like I do on my playthroughs, have fun with it like I do on my playthroughs. You can tell I'm having fun with it, you know? And, you know, just go past it very slowly. But for like, most casual gamers don't have those kind of time, that kind of time. Like, I don't either, but at the same time, I would take it. You know, I would try to do little by little. But most people don't have the same mindset. Most people would be like, fuck this fucking game! Break their controller. Like the old days. Many people know what I'm talking about. Phone's vibrating. Why is my mom texting me? And pretty much, you just go through it, you know, have fun. Those casual gamers just won't take that kind of time. And I have to say, for a casual gamer like myself, this game, I don't know what to rate it. I guess I'm not even going to rate it how a casual guy would think it is. I'm going to rate it overall. For as far as I got, I will say it's an 8.5 out of 10. I found very few bugs. There's frame drops in an area that I found that drops the frame rate tremendously, but then goes away when you get a little away from the area. A bug where when you shoot your arrows, even when you're aiming at this particular spot in the center, it hits an invisible wall if you're next to a wall or a pillar, which makes no sense to me, even though that aiming spot is not even on a pillar. And another one where the camera can be a little weird in some areas, very linear, small areas when an enemy... Sorry for the skip, the battery died in the last part. I'm going to just finish off what I'm saying here. An 8.5 for this game. So far. I never beat it. This is just my thoughts on it so far. A few bugs, like the arrow thing I was talking about, how if there's a pillar, it sometimes hits it even when you're not aiming at it at all. If you're next to it, you're going to hit it. The linear areas, if you're fighting a boss, the camera can be very weird. And frame rate drops. But other than that, I find this game good. It's just not something most casual gamers want to really play. If they're not into time-consuming, like die and try again over and over and over again, repetitive type of gameplay, they're not going to really enjoy this. But I'm not speaking out for many people. I'm not speaking for everybody. Some people like me will enjoy it, but I'm saying not everyone's like that. So I'm going to finish this review off here. Thanks for watching. It's Dark Souls gets an 8.5 right now. This is just me not beating the game. So that's not the full fucking review, okay? But so far I find it really good. Hope you enjoyed the review. I hope to God that this isn't too long. But I tried to fucking talk about this game as much as possible. And I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. And oh, another thing. Most reviewers that reviewed this game request you not to buy this game. That's only because they're bitches that can't handle it. Trust me, with this honest, truthful review, buy this game if you know what you're getting yourself into. All I gotta say. Peace out, guys. See you guys later. Thumbs us up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. This has been DPW Gaming. Come back for another review in the near future. Peace. I'm tired. See you guys later.